Hey guys, Cara here from Bounce Financial. This month we are talking all things travel and holiday, which happen to be one of my favourite topics of conversation to discuss with my clients. But I wanted to do a quick video today just to talk about the concept of having a separate bank account specifically for your holiday savings. Now, if you haven't noticed, we tend to love segregating money. So we like to tell people to put money aside for bills, for everyday expenses. But ideally, we take this a step further and advise to set up a specific bank account or a separate bank account for holiday funds. Now, if we know that we're going to set aside $5,000 a year for holidays, we would then divide that by however many pay periods and make sure that each fortnight, for example, you're setting it up to set aside the money in your holiday account so it's always going there. We do this for a few reasons. The first is segregating money and keeping it away from the rest of your bills means that it kind of stops you from accidentally spending it if you see it there. Often if we've got a big bank account full of lots of dollars, for example, for bills, we might think that we've got more money than we specifically have. So separating it out into a bank account keeps it separate, means you can't spend it or anything like that. But the second thing is it helps you to get excited about where you're going to go and also to budget accordingly. So if you know you've got, say, $5,000 in there, you know how much you've got to spend on your next holiday. You may choose to wait a little bit longer and save more if you want a bigger holiday, or you might choose to use it sooner. For us, we are pro using money for things that bring you joy, so having it separated out is really important. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can do this. Typically, for most people, we say, look, set up a high interest online bank account that you don't have an FPOS card for. And that is because obviously we want to stop you from spending it, and we want it to make a little bit of money in the short term. Now, interest rates are really low, so being able to get any more than 2% is pretty hard call at this point in time. Sometimes people ask if they should be investing this money. To be honest, no, you're probably going to be using it in the next 1 to 2 years, getting a small amount of interest, so 2% from a bank account. Some of those online bank accounts like ME or ING have higher interest rates than the average. Using some of those bank accounts can be really beneficial for you to at least make a little bit of money on what you've saved. But in terms of trying to invest that in the short term, no, it's not the best idea. The other option is if you have a home loan and you have an offset account attached to it or several offset accounts, is that I always say make one of the offset accounts your holiday fund. Obviously, it's going to be segregated, it's going to make it easier, but the benefit is it's going to reduce the interest you pay on your home loan, so that's kind of a win-win. So for us, it's always segregate that out. If you can have it in a high interest online bank account, great. If you can have it in an offset account, even better. But it will help you to plan for your holidays in the future, and we are all about that.